only
like
imagine
live
she's
live?
quite
We're live,
tired
live.
right
We are live, live. Welcome everybody
I've
to
been,
What's live?
live,
I've
live.
been
It's the
talking
Red
to
Kachina
Dad.
Hangout. Red Kachina Hangout, everybody.
Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Doorknob
I've been
head does.
going-
He's
I've
calling
been
me
going up
naughty.
and down in the subscriber count for like a week now.
Kachina this.
Right, so just out of curiosity, Dave, if you could please explain what a red kachina is.
Right. You know, if you rub your naked bum along the carpet,
What
backwards and forwards,
like
it
the
goes
dog.
bright red. That's a red kachina. Badger, your turn.
No wonder we're all confused.
What's my turn? What is going on? Help.
Describe a red kachina.
It is a type of car made in Portugal.
Very good. Jump shot.
Is that a barchetta?
It's a type of fish peculiar to red China.
Amanda?
Erect dog penis.
That's a red rocket. That's different.
It's a variation on the red rocket.
Okay, yeah. We can go with that.
Sam?
A kachina. I don't know. I have no clue. Kachina? I'd have to make something up, but then would it really be that?
I hear there's a video out that you could probably watch.
What do you think the thing about the car was?
Oh, no.
Sam, you're aware that all of us just made...
Right, I'm aware. I think isn't it
Do you
like a
actually
necklace?
think a red kachina was the thing that little Jack Russells do when they're lonely?
Isn't it a doll? Isn't a kachina doll
Yeah,
a doll?
Kachina doll is a Native American doll.
Yeah, so it's a doll with the red dress, right?
Something like that. But yeah, I guess
It was
with the red dress would make sense.
And now the audience has to guess
slippers.
which of those is correct.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Well,
So which
okay.
one? So who's right? Which kachina is the kachina?
Well, when I searched
Badger.
kachina, I found more blue kachina than I did red kachina.
What's a blue kachina?
Oh, it's a Kopi Native American story. Plus, they actually do put it in touch with the star constellation. This in the background is a digital representation of the red kachina coming from another myth. But the blue kachina is... I've already said kachina far too much. Yes,
Yeah,
the
you
Hopi.
said you
The
said
blue
it more than
kachina is to do with
Richard.
the Hopi. Kachina.
I hope it's in the text.
Okay. So you've been
I've
given
never heard this word before in my life, and I think I've heard it more times in the last 20 minutes than I have any other word I've heard today.
Did you not
You've
watch
missed the
Peter's
last
stream?
2 hours.
I'm pretty sure there was a children's book called something the Kachina doll when we were younger at Junk Shop. So
It wasn't Red Sonja.
no,
Not exactly a children's book.
no,
that is
not really.
that is a thing. That is a film that exists.
Is it?
Yes,
On Pornhub?
probably.
Has anyone emailed Richard?
Everything
Has anybody
exists
emailed
on
Richard?
Pornhub. What?
Has anyone
But it's
emailed
also-
Richard?
Talking.
It's also got Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Wait, porn?
Not the Pornhub one.
I mean, that's it. Go
Excuse
back.
me, I'm just creeping off the edge of the screen here.
Go back. I'm sorry I yelled.
I'm here. I'm trying to find a
Yep.
position. I've been fucking
I'm
about
going
with
over
this camera all
here
day.
now.
Try and get a good spot to put. Let's. Yeah.
I'm going to a new place.
Okay. So one night, you wake up because you heard a noise. You turn on the light and you find that you are surrounded by mummies. They're just standing there. They aren't doing anything. They're just surrounding your bed. What do you do?
Shout red Kachina.
Who's mummies?
What is actually happening?
You're having a stroke.
I thought so.
Bad Tempered Badger has no clue. Junk Shop has no clue. This was a. People in the chat know
This
what
is
we're.
not unusual for me, Mr. Humphrey.
See, I literally got a message 5 minutes ago saying, Badger!
That's pretty much how this all came about anyway. Because I woke up and these two assholes were like, "Oh, you guys, you doing anything?" So, and by assholes I mean MathPig and Dave.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fuck off soon. So, and I thought I would play on Dave's thing, but I don't want to steal any of his questions, so I found some random questions. But you know what? Fine.
If you're gonna do it right. Get out the fuck.
Where's everyone going?
Basically, what happened, Badger, right? Basically, what has happened is if you have ever met Richard Madsen, yes?
Wait, hang on. Just back. Put on the brakes a second, all right? My internet cut off half of your sentence, so just start again.
Okay, you do know of Richard Madsen, who you had a drunken hangout with this morning.
The beard guy with the aliens.
The beard guy with the aliens. Well, the beard guy with the aliens just did a 2-hour stream where pretty much at least half of it was them shouting over the definition of what a red Kachina was.
I like that we've got audience participation here. Screaming alien overlords.
Oh yeah, go Jassa. Alien overlords!
Well, it's usually what you say, MathPig.
Yes.
So
everything.
So let me just make sure that I understand the format. We're doing a question thing?
I was going to ask some questions. Actually, I have a better one than the mummies one.
We're doing a question thing, but it's named the red.
What's happening now?
It's known as the Red Kachina Hangout because we just spent an hour, 4 of us, staring at a screen, screaming about Red Kachina, Red Kachina. So
I didn't. I heard like 5 minutes of it, and I was I can't listen to Richard for very long. And I had enough of the brain dribbling out of my ear this morning talking to the flat earther, so I'm good.
So what do you think we're going to get for you to talk to next?
Nobody. I'm not doing any more anti-science shit.
Are you sure?
Again.
Are you definitely sure? Because I was in Dale's live chat today asking him would he talk to a scientist.
Wait, who?
Dale.
Well, and what's his conspiracy?
Do you not know of Dale from Scotland?
No.
Dale, the guy from Scotland that calls people wankers and cunts and all this. He's a flat earther. He's
Scottish.
Yes.
Clearly.
No, I'm not. Especially not anymore flat earthers. Fuck no, I'm done with that. No, no.
So just the creationists now. We'll get
Dave,
you over
Dave, see in one of your multiple other screens, look up Behind the Imaginary Curve.
The movie?
No, on YouTube. That's Beyond the Imaginary Curve. Look up Behind the Imaginary Curve. Dale was there first. See, Sarah knows. She's like, Dale is just, what the fuck?
Okay, can I ask my next question? It's better than the mummies one. Unless Dave has questions he wants to ask.
It's after dark.
Well, I mean, if we missed your show a couple times this week, you could ask those. Like, what? We didn't come on yesterday, did we? We did today's, and we did the one with Eric. So.
What day is it?
Today is Saturday.
It's who gives a shit, really?
Well, it depends who you ask. It could be Sunday if we eventually get an Australian who just turned up. Hi, Leslie. It's technically Sunday for her.
Yes.
Yeah, she's come up. She's just got a notification on her phone to say her husband's gone live.
Fuck off, okay? Fuck off. Everybody's texting Chris going, why are you not on screen, man? What's going on?
No. How do you think Lissy ended up here?
Because you probably texted her till she woke up.
She's
Right.
Apologies,
bit. Everyone, if I sound confused. It's because I'm confused.
Aren't you always, though?
Is it more confused than normal?
See? Told you.
Have you finished your sewing?
I was sewing?
A few days ago.
Oh, then yes.
Have you finished your gluing?
Probably not.
What do you mean, probably not?
Did the Pritt stick hold the neoprene?
No.
What the devil is going on in that burrow? You turned into Martha fucking Stewart all of a sudden?
I did it with
Have you met Badger?
I found the fabric glue, underneath the thing I was trying to glue. I put it down to look for the fabric glue, and I went all over the entire fucking burrow, and then I just picked the thing up and went, I'm going to kill myself.
Like the old school looking for your glasses to find them on top of your head.
Then I just glued the thing, and it was fine.
Yeah.
So you doing questions, Dave, or
I could do a question. I
Okay,
could do
so-
some. I could do. I have a list of questions that I hadn't put in because I didn't know if they were appropriate.
Yes, well, they're definitely not appropriate for your channel, but
I thought-
everything goes here.
I thought Manda was asking questions. What's happening?
I have a
thought-
question, but Dave's questions are better.
Dave, do
I highly
questions,
doubt it.
man, do questions. Yeah. Someone say things.
Hold on, do you want me to rerun the intro and then everybody can start again?
No.
This is the best content you've ever made.
Aaron Ragg at 75 people live. That was a big number.
I'm not even drunk.
Are any of us? None of us are intoxicated enough for this. So
I've got Pritt stick here. I'll just sniff that. Hang on.
I'm high off red Kachina and Pritt stick's mainly water.
Oh, that smells
Just
awful.
got some.
This is not the good smelling Pritt stick. This smells like marzipan. This is just smells like glue.
Oh no, trust me, man. Pritt stick's water. I've looked it up. Whenever we're using standard paper to make joints, and you just stick them with Pritt stick, you can smoke Pritt stick. It's mainly water.
Yeah,
Toothpaste also
there
works as
used
well
to be-
and gives it a
I
minty
used-
flavor.
I used to have this tube of or stick of glue that looked like Pritt stick but wasn't, and it was blue and it smelled like marzipan. But I've never found it since.
Is this why you like marzipan?
No, I like marzipan first, but the glue reminded me of it. That's how I got into sniffing glue, is what I'm saying.
Does anyone really like marzipan?
No.
Yeah.
Nobody
In their heart?
under any cert. You are not true British if you like marzipan.
It's fucking
fuck
stinking.
off.
It's absolutely stinking.
It's just sugary. You can make it.
I will come round your house, Dave, and not come in because of social distance.
Syrup and Hyde in the chat did that the other day with a friend of hers. They both met up in cars and just sat and talked. Parked beside
You know
each
what
other.
you need to do, Badgers? You need to go to Dave's, but bring him cheese and just leave it at the door.
Yeah, Dave really likes cheese.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I have to do it by phone, video conference.
You're aware if you dumped cheese on the doorstep, Kaz would eat her way through it.
I have a question for you, right? Chocolate in the fridge or not in the fridge?
What?
No,
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 because it's too hard. Yeah,
No
chocolate.
fridge.
Chocolate.
Yes, well,
Oh.
cheese and chocolate has been a conversation for going on 3 days now. Are you not been paying
know what?
No, it's
attention?
been longer
In
than
the summer, I quite like putting Cadbury's caramel chocolate in the fridge.
Well, I have Malteser. Well, I did. I had them all, but there was Maltesers
Yes,
truffles,
we're aware.
and I know, and they were in the fridge. And I have some all Easter eggs in the fridge, and I prefer chocolate hard and snappy like that.
Oh, it's good melty. Not too melty, but and when I get my I get the lint truffles once a month, and during the summertime because I get them from Amazon, so they have to send it in this big container with like packs of ice in it to keep them from melting. So, but
Strangely though, I do like chocolate M&Ms left in the car and warmed and soft because they don't melt.
They're great, but they melt in your mouth, not in your
Not your
hand.
I was waiting to see if somebody would say the line. Well done, Dave. 100 points for you.
I said it too.
I can't believe it took so fucking long for AMU people to get Sparta.
Yeah, shout out for Sarah in the chat. You know, she thought she wasn't as witty enough to get onto the show, and she
if
got
you
the
had
answer that
phrased the
nobody else
question-
could.
If you
Say
had
again?
phrased the question differently, Dave, I'd have got it.
Caroline says I should have said what is this instead
Yes.
of where is this.
Yes, that would have made more sense.
If you'd said this is madness, I'd have got you.
Just sort of like, where are we or something?
I really
Does
like
anyone
the
hear
way. I really
does
like the
anyone
way.
hear the
Go on ahead, Badger.
I don't fucking know. Yes, I do. Does anyone know the story of the guy who got kicked out of the 300 screening?
No.
No.
Right. He was there watching the film, and there were these two like middle-aged ladies in front of him in the cinema, and they were looking more and more confused as they were sitting there watching it. At which point, at about a third of the way into the film, one of them just got up and went, "This is the wrong fucking movie." And he stood up behind her and just went, "This is Sparta!" Kicked her down the stairs.
They kicked him out for that?
At which point, he was unfortunately not able to watch the rest of the film.
I think that was an overreaction, them kicking him out.
Did you not hear him finish the story and say that he kicked them down the stairs?
I didn't hear that either.
No, I
I
didn't,
didn't hear that.
Did you just
I didn't
have
hear
that
that
in your
part out.
mind?
No, I said that.
Sorry, only Manda was listening to you. Everybody else had dozed off.
I didn't
Guys,
catch
I love
that.
you guys. Because you guys don't listen. Okay, Dave, you want to go first?
Go
Here-
first
Fine,
with what?
fine, fine. I got it.
No. Here's my problem, right? Junk Shop is here, right? And I haven't gauged quite whether
There you
or
go.
not
Problem
his
solved.
mind-
Problem solved.
I haven't worked out quite whether or not his mind is quite as far in the gutter as the rest of you.
Nobody is.
No, I
gonna-
think
I'm
Junk.
gonna
I
say
think that
that
you're a bad
yeah.
influence in Junk Shop. I will officially say
It's that element of mystery that makes me so beguiling.
we
I'm
should
not
be
sure if
asking
it's just-
Julian, not Junk Shop.
I'm not sure if it's just the quarantine hair, but I'm going to guess from looking at it that yes, he is.
Right. If you were God, what flavor would you have made ejaculate?
So, sorry.
All right.
Damn it, I can't say that.
Manda's going back to her truffles and chocolate.
Marzipan.
Marzipan. Are you sure you wouldn't like to make it, taste better than it does?
Well, how does it taste, first of all?
What?
I think there's only two of us here, Dave, that actually have to deal with it, so they don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna go with pineapple juice.
Ugh, gross.
Oh, fuck off.
You're a very strange person. I'm going to say chocolate liqueur.
Ooh, see? Junk Shop's got it. That's a good one. Chocolate liqueur.
I was going to say, you'd think the people that weren't interested in tasting it would still have an interest in what other people tasted.
Why I
To
went with
encourage
pineapple
them to
juice.
do it.
Pineapple juice is lovely. It's sweet. It's got a.
Who says I'm not interested?
You ever smelled pineapple juice? Like when you just open the little bottle, it reeks.
Whenever I was young, I
Gosh,
used
yeah.
to like open the tin of pineapple, eat the pineapple rings, and then drink the juice. It's lovely. Although that's mainly sugar water and not pineapple juice, but
Okay.
I'm going with
Yeah.
sweet over salty. That's the point I'm making.
Coffee.
Oh, miracle berry.
What's a miracle? Oh, like the berry that changes all your teeth.
Yes.
So you so ends up fucking with you for like the rest of the day. Everything
Yeah.
you eat is weird. Hey, you actually answered, Dave. I'm impressed.
That's because it was about cum. It's like chocolate. It's one of Dave's favorite things, you know. Moving on.
Sam, did you answer?
I didn't answer, but to tell you the honest truth, I don't think I would even care.
But you should care. Even if you're not the one tasting it, you should give a fuck.
Well, I think if I was God, I would make it taste the way the person tasting it would want it to taste to them. So it would
Tastes
depend on
like
who's
the
tasting.
person's favorite thing. So you have a magic
Right,
penis. You have a magic
right.
penis. Or is it
That's right.
a
I
multi?
already,
You're like a
I
sweet
already
It's
shop.
have a
already
magic
magic.
penis.
It's bigger on the inside than the outside.
I'm just picturing Gio as one of them like ice cream shops with multiple shelves that everybody can just pick from. You know, it's just like you're a shop now, Gio.
I already have a magic penis.
We knew that, though. We knew that.
Well,
I
considering you're
might be
into
about
Star
to
Wars,
put-
does yours go?
Yes. Mine sounds like Ewan McGregor when he was making the lightsaber noises.
Didn't he? He actually had a problem with that because he kept
Yeah.
making noises.
Ray Park, who played Darth Maul, got extremely pissed off with Ewan McGregor apparently because they're just going.
Wouldn't you though?
Yes.
You kind of have to.
He's
I
meant to
might
be
be
a
about.
professional actor.
What?
He said he's meant to be a professional actor. He should be able to
No,
control.
he's meant to be a bold one.
Bold or bald?
Yeah,
Bold.
bold. Okay. It's like
No,
oh,
bold. Oh,
I mean,
I'm
just
going home.
home.
Yes, this is my concrete and swinging light bulb room.
You're talking about the guy that climbed into a toilet in Trainspotting. So
Yes.
I mean,
I don't want to.
That's the second time that's come up today that I know of.
that's why it was in my mind, though.
I'm debating whether to post this thing because I think it's going to cause a complete mess on Twitter, and I don't want to deal with
Is
the
it
mess.
involved
But
in your conversation with Hissy?
yes,
Don't post it.
sure.
Wait, what? What happened? Never mind. Tell me later. Tell me later.
Hold
You
on,
know,
I'll mute the stream.
with
Hold
argument.
on. Putting up the loading screen. Go on ahead.
Seraphim says chocolate, and then pick your flavor.
Is this you taking over my hangout? Okay, go on ahead. Go on ahead.
Yeah.
They're good questions. Bye.
Nez says someone with best cheese, but what kind of cheese?
I
I'm
was
fairly
gonna say
certain you can
cheese
already
just
get
to
the
piss
ones
you
that taste
off.
of cheese. What?
Sorry,
I was
Mama.
gonna
But,
say
shush.
cheese.
Shush. Dave was talking. Wait your turn.
I was done.
Okay, now I'm an asshole. Thanks, Dave. You could have at least said something.
Something.
I said I was going to originally say cheese just to piss Dave off, but the idea of cum and cheese, it seems so fucking wrong.
Yeah. Okay. If it tasted of cheese, I wouldn't go anywhere fucking near it.
So officially, we're taking the stance that cheese made Dave straight.
Okay, I think we all answered.
Your turn.
Okay. The angel of death has descended upon you. Fortunately, he's a pretty cool guy and offers you a half an hour to do whatever you want before he takes you off to wherever you're going. What do you do?
Are we alone or do we have company?
It's just you and him, but you can go get company if you want it.
Ah.
Is he hung?
It's death, man. It's probably just the bone.
No, he's hung like a fucking horse.
Shag death.
Now, when you say like a horse,
I'm just wondering if Dave has a gag reflex. See, this is why we don't ask the questions on
Well, I
Dave's
mean,
channel.
you might as well do that, right? It's not like you're ever going to get another chance.
Oh, yes.
You also get another.
I have a clarifying question. I have an important clarifying question.
Okay.
Am I already dead?
No, not yet. You still have a
I'm
half
still
an hour.
breathing. I'm still breathing.
You're probably going to
Sorry.
die with the horse cock in your mouth, but
so can I send an email to all my random contacts to tell them that I'm dead now?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. Why would you? You wouldn't want to spend it with someone you loved? It's a half an hour left forever. You'd rather choke on death.
He doesn't like anyone that much.
I'm talking in general, all of you.
Yes, I would go get company.
Okay, you say go get company. Now, were you talking about your wife or hookers?
Which one's closer?
The hookers.
I'm going out with a smile, and I don't care who's on the other end of my penis.
That's Dave's. Sorry. That's how Dave wakes up every morning.
Realistically, I don't know how I'd react, but I'm going to go with. I'm going to. No.
The problem
Badger.
is, I'd spend half an hour not convinced that he was deaf.
Yeah.
I'd argue with him for half an hour, I guarantee.
No, that'd be really
Yeah, but-
easy. Just
I'll
ask him
tell
to
you
walk
what.
up to. Just ask him to go to the people on your list, and for a half an hour, just touch them on the shoulder. Oh look, they're all dead too. Brilliant.
I'll tell you what, actually.
Have a half
I'm
an
gonna-
hour's worth of a list.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
but
what, actually,
Dave-
I'm gonna go for the Dave Lister approach. I'm just gonna get the fucking massive rolling pin, and if death comes near me, I'm gonna rip his nipples off.
I'm not sure. Death might have a huge cock, but I'm not sure if he has any nipples. But okay.
Well, I won't when I'm fucking done with him.
So, but I'm so interested in Dave's answer.
You want to watch?
No, I want to know what you're going to do with the rest of the time.
We're going to do the rest of the time.
Oh,
Okay, this has just turned into an orgy stream. Next question.
no, I didn't get to answer. Neither did you.
I didn't answer.
See, this is why he's trying to avoid the question.
But that's not. Is that not the point of the person who hosts the channel, to avoid answering, or is that just you?
No. I answer the question
No.
all the fucking
You
time.
fucking you
Only when
lying
people
motherfucker. You
drag the
lying
answer
motherfucker.
out of your throat.
Just
Answer,
because people
MathPig.
aren't paying attention.
Answer, MathPig.
Well, I give two answers. The very first one was I would be with the person who means the most to me, and the second was if I couldn't do that, I would go around with death, tapping people on my list on the shoulder, going, "Oh, he is death. Look, that person died. Oh, look, he is death. That person died."
So murder. Your second
Yeah. Well, first one is
Love and
infinite
murder.
happiness, and the other one is justification for revenge. Take it whatever way you want, okay? I'm an asshole. I'm not a cunt. I'm an asshole.
I guess the real question to ask before you do anything in a half hour is, okay, so are heaven and hell real, or am I just being fucked off to oblivion now? Because if there's no hell, then I got some shit I want to get done.
It's a half an hour. You don't have much. It's not like you have that much time.
Well, as Dave says, he would
I've got
argue
a little
is death really death? And if he just walked
Yeah.
up to a random person and killed them by touching them, would you not believe that they were death, Dave?
No, I believe that they were a psychopath
With magic fingers.
with magic fingers.
Well, I've got magic
It's
fingers, but that's a
Vulcan death
different
pit.
type of magic.
Fucking death
Well,
pit.
I've got a magic penis, but you don't see me going up and touching people with it.
Not just randomly on the street, at any rate.
I have evidence to the contrary.
Okay.
You have
Hang
evidence
on.
to the
No,
contrary.
let me do the thing.
Yeah. Red Kachina Hangout. Moving on.
No, okay, but mine's always the same answer for every time Dave asks the question about what are you going to do before you die, and it's just sex and drugs. So if anybody cares about my fucking answer, fuck you guys.
Oh, screw it. I'll drink all of my expensive whiskey. Let's go with that.
You could do that now.
Yeah, but then I'd have to buy more.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Has everyone answered?
No,
Not
doorknob
me.
head's answer is I wonder how many times I can jack off in a half an hour. I'm giving him about 4.
Really, you could
17.
you could actually be with someone else, or you could jerk off.
17.
As
Oh,
far
no,
as
hey,
you're
You got
lot.
yourself a ship.
What?
I don't
What
know. I
did you
just
say?
looked at Junk Shop, and Junk Shop went from the happiest face to the most confused face. What did somebody say? I looked away for a second.
You see my face? That's my confused face right there.
He looked from super happy to then violated. I don't know what happened. I looked away for a second, come back. There's Dave. Junk shop looks violated. I'm confused.
He thought your channel was an intellectual channel.
This is not an intellectual channel. I got asked, was this a math channel the other day? It was like, no.
Yeah.
If you want an intellectual channel, you could come on to visit my channel. I can point at them as they go past.
I would say set up a date, Badger, but well, set up a date.
Well, I'd want to see my mother and father for that last half hour of my life. I'd want to talk to them. My father and mother are both dead, so I would want to see them if that would be possible.
But you're going to see them afterwards. If it's possible to see them during that, would it not be possible to see them afterwards? Why waste your half an hour?
It might be. It might be. I
Well,
don't know.
ask that question first, you know. If I die, do I get to see my mother and father? If he says no, if he says yes, then go do the list thing and kill all your enemies. That's definitely up for that.
Good point. Good point. I understand that.
Sorry,
point.
I'm rambling. I'm in a really good mood. I'll be back.
I definitely would not want to spend my last half an hour with my fucking parents. So
Me neither.
no.
All right, I'll go with the.
I like
I
that.
love-
No, wait there. Sammy's just arrived. He says he doesn't know what the question is, but weed and sex is his answer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I said
Right,
drugs and sex. So
I'm going to go with the. Not that I have any ex-wives, but I'm going to just say the Ron Swanson response to this question, which is, on my deathbed, is my dying wish to have my ex-wives rush to my side so that I can tell them both to go to hell one last time.
that's a good one. No, but you do the sex before the drugs, just so you know.
Depends on the drug.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes, it does.
You know, if I take DMT or LSD and it's like I'm having sex with 60 women with 40 boobs, and that's actually a wrong number. It should be 40 women with 60 boobs. But
That's still wrong.
That's still the wrong number.
no, it's not. I'm thinking no. Total Recall, man. Total Recall. We're doing the Total Recall. 3 boobs per woman.
Unless either 10 of them are really flat or there's 3 per. Oh, I'm going.
Badger, we're doing Total Recall rules.
But here's what's
No.
happened. Really, what's happened is he's mistaken some cows for women.
I'm playing Total
Haven't
Recall
we all?
rules. I don't know what crazy porn Dave watches, but I'm just thinking
You're
Total
the
Recall.
one with fucking cows walking by your. Oh,
There was a cow walked past my window yesterday on stream. Yes, because there's a field
I was gonna
across
say,
from me,
if
and
we
it was
did critical questions after dark on your channel, you had to not control the stream yards.
fine.
What's the next thing?
do you have
Next
a
question.
question? Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Me? Oh crap!
We could swap to
I got-
another hangout
I got
right
one.
now.
No, I'll
Oh.
go with there.
Okay, go ahead.
We've done that one. What is more important to you, brains or beauty?
Brains.
Brains.
This fucking.
Sound like
I'm leaving
zombies.
the
Bunch of
zombies in
fucking
here.
zombies up in here.
I was just waiting for that to keep going. Brains.
I like a bit of a combination, but I'd rather be able to have a conversation with someone than them look nice and be a fucking idiot.
Brains,
What was the
definitely
question? I
brains.
was just typing boobs in the chat. I missed the question. Sorry, go on ahead.
You pretty much answered it with that.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. They were picking on my math. I had to defend my love for boobs. Go on ahead.
What is more important to you, brains or beauty?
Brains.
And how do you like them cooked?
Medium rare, as most things.
Okay. No, never mind.
It's unanimous brains across the board.
That's only because no one wants to admit it.
What, that they like beauty? I mean, it's find a lovely combination of the two, but I'd still rather have someone to talk to than. I mean, there's only so much staring you could do with someone before you get fucking bored.
I'm really bad at being physically intimate, so yeah, I'd rather be able to have a conversation.
I know a guy that married young for a trophy wife in a foreign country, brought her over here, married her, she, put her through university, and then she fucked off to America for the last year, met up with someone else and got divorced with him. She's now living in America. She started in Bulgaria with no money. She's doing well.
He knows how to socially climb.
As a funny joke, Dave, when we went to Amsterdam, basically her twin was in the red light district, and one of our mates went and fucked her just to wind the guy up.
That's fucked up.
That's pretty fucked up.
All right,
It's
okay.
hilarious.
I'm with Junk Shop. I thought it was hilarious.
I can ask some random questions if you want.
Go on then.
Good, yeah.
What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Hey, that's on my other fucking list.
You see, I would say that I'm stealing stuff from your list, Dave, but I'm actually stealing stuff from where you stole your list from.
Yes. And this is meant to be.
It's meant to be M.
It's meant to. No, I'm shutting up.
How many clowns can you fit in a clown car? Moving on.
Orgasm.
All right,
yeah.
question for you then, people.
Nobody answered. Yeah.
Oh,
Come.
okay. Let's do that one then. Stupid doing. What is shit?
Oh, coming. Everybody looks stupid when they come.
No, they don't.
Not everybody.
Really?
I think I just look neutral.
I think you're doing it
Constipation.
wrong.
Everybody looks stupid when they're constipated.
I have such a small sample size that I couldn't really give you a true answer.
We all watch enough porn though, but those are fake comes. So
Some of them.
for the women at least, mostly. Just fucking shut up.
I'm going to say
All right.
drawing.
Doing what?
Doesn't matter how talented the person is, how beautiful they are, what medium they're using. Every single person in the world makes some kind of stupid, ridiculous face when they're drawing. Because your concentration is way somewhere else. Wow, my arms look weird when I do that. I'll not do that.
Would you prefer to have no elbows or no knees?
Oh no.
I answered that this morning. Knees. How the fuck am I going to get dressed without elbows?
Yeah.
Knees because I can just use an office chair.
You answered that this morning too, and I said you couldn't use an office chair. It wouldn't work.
Yeah, what? I just have my feet sticking out a perfect ball kicking height.
It wouldn't balance.
What wouldn't balance?
You wouldn't.
Sure you would.
The chair, look, right. I am now sitting with my legs sticking out. The chair is still upright.
It's uncomfortable, but that's mostly because I've got knee joints and they don't like being at this thing.
If I didn't have knee joints, there would be no discomfort here.
Yeah. And I'm not having any trouble with balance.
Keep them up. Keep them up for a minute.
Yeah, my knees will start to hurt, but in this scenario, I don't have any.
Just wait. Keep them up. This is fantastic video. Keep them up. How many minutes do you think we can make him do it for?
I don't know, when I was in kickboxing, I had to lie at the ground and lift your feet up off the ground 2 or 3 inches. I had to do that for a good 5 minutes. It's quite
5
difficult.
minutes. We can do 5 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah, he's fucking comfortable. He could probably do 15.
No.
What's the next question?
What's the next question?
I got a question for you tonight. This is the question that my brain just comes up with whenever I'm trying to start a conversation with someone and I don't know what to say. My brain just goes, "You should say this." So, you ready for the question?
Go for it.
Black.
No. So, have you ever just shat yourself?
What?
Just like for
That
no
was the
reason.
question?
Yeah, that's what my brain tells me to ask people whenever I don't know what to say and I'm trying to start a
What
conversation.
circumstances do you count?
Unintentional.
I will say that I farted on the toilet for fear of shitting in my pants, but I don't think I've got that far.
Why do I always end up in these situations?
Yeah, this stream was
You
your
want it
idea.
back
This
up,
whole
baby.
stream was your idea.
You literally invited me, man.
Yes, but it always
These are meant
ends
to be
up.
questions that I wouldn't ask on my show.
This was supposed to be a red Kachina Hangout, and it's turned out as a critical questions. All down to you. This is all your fault, Mama. All of this is your fault.
Seraphim says a clarifying question on
What,
purpose. Is that a requirement? Does it have to be intentional?
No, it's best if it's not intentional.
So basically, an accidental fart that follows through.
It doesn't have to be following through from a fart. It could just oh well shit.
See, that's why you fart on the toilet rather than. Yeah.
Agreed.
The point at which I have been ill,
Never
I have
trust a
managed
fart,
to
Monty.
sneeze and shit myself.
Well,
So
there's all
this
kind of
stream is
weird
now
shit that
officially
happens
not
when-
safe for
when you're
kids. Not
sufficiently
safe for
ill.
kids.
I think it became not safe for kids when flavor coming you want.
It was not safe for kids when it was on your channel, man.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah, okay. I can't fight that logic.
Okay, I'm asking a question now because you guys are fucking idiots.
You're still Boba Fett, by the way. Oh, there
You haven't answered the question. You can't avoid the question. You're not allowed to avoid the question. You don't answer the damn questions.
Oh,
How
no,
many
no,
times
no.
can you do it?
Are we on Twitter?
What?
I don't know.
No,
Okay.
none of us do, Badger. Nobody fucking knows what's going on.
Wait, is there something going on Twitter? Is that what you said?
Yeah, don't ask me what's going on Twitter. It's a fucking mess.
Yeah, because
Well, there's a
Twitter.
surprise.
It's Twitter.
Yeah.
To be fair, you've got someone black knighting you.
I do.
What is that?
Sounds very
It's
dildo.
the opposite of white knighting somehow.
Yeah, white knighting
It's
saving
the opposite.
someone.
It's the opposite of white
done by a
knighting, but
demon. Done by a demon.
it's the opposite of white knighting, but I don't understand actually how it's the opposite. Is it
It's
the
like
opposite
white
because
knighting.
they're
It's like
opposing
white
me, or the
knighting.
opposite?
Oh, I can't talk. It's like white knighting, but done by a demon.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
No, because I fucking made it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It was
right.
one of these internet things that I didn't know was a thing.
Yeah.
I-
It's not like it
I
wouldn't be the
started
first
Sounded
discussing-
time.
authoritative, did I?
I started a discussion on a topic that is emotive to certain people, and that was a bad idea.
Can you actually talk on Twitter, or do most people just scream in text form? I thought that's what Twitter was. Just
Most people are screaming. I can't believe people took my response to you seriously.
Which one?
The one where I said that if there's no free will, do the others automatically exist? Does the God automatically exist?
I thought my response to it was quite appropriate.
Yes.
What was my response?
Oh, I can't-
Can I look it up? I remember how I framed it, but not exactly what I said.
Multiple people responded to me. Well, we're talking about something else that's really, really uninteresting.
yes,
Um,
very uninteresting. Next question.
We need
Who
an
told you?
answer from Manda to the question.
Oh,
No, and okay, so if you could flip a switch.
Wait.
No, I said no.
Hey!
Answer.
Hey!
Fuck you, Jay. I will fucking leave.
How
Go
is
ahead,
it
go.
fair? She shouts at me for not answering the questions.
Go with the question. Go.
Is it safe?
Howdy, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm a lady. I do not
what's
speak
your-
of such things.
What's your Twitter name?
What's my Twitter name?
Simple.
Yeah.
Critical cripple.
Yeah, how'd you spell it?
It's on the screen.
KRITIKAL.
It's spelled
Is your
Kachina.
brain still broke from talking to Bobby Mack this morning?
I was the only one here that actually sat and spoke to him, so fuck you guys.
I shouted at him. I shouted at my laptop a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't. I told you. I tried to get Dave to come on with me. I sent him
I
the
completely
fucking
misunderstood. I completely misunderstood.
I found it. I found my answer.
What was it?
You said
No.
if free will doesn't exist, does that mean the God does? So I said that's rather like saying if no human ate meat, would animals become immortal?
Yes.
Totally. That totally makes sense.
Yes.
No.
As much sense. Oh no, I'm not even going to go there. Moving on.
Okay, so
You better be careful. You're going to get theist Twitter and vegan Twitter after you, and then you'll be fucked.
Oh yeah.
I get nobody to pick on me. My name is MathPig. I don't have atheist in there. I don't have go fuck God in there. I don't have godless in there. You know.
And you refuse to tell people you're a fucking atheist.
I'm not an atheist. I'm an agnostic.
You are.
See, my Twitter name is Bad Tempered Badger. It's I get it from everyone.
How? I don't understand that though. There's nothing.
Because I say stupid
Well,
things.
yeah, but that's that's obvious though. But it's from your name specifically. Like mine has atheist in it, so I get crazy people all the time. But I didn't think about that.
Because I go into the threads where they're saying praise Jesus, and I go, who's that?
I fuck them off pretty much all the time too. I'll tell them we're idiots, so I don't care. But most of the time, you say that Twitter is just people yelling at each other. We have some love fests together.
In Twitter chat groups. Not in Twitter public.
No, those have been a shit show lately. So yeah, no.
It's mostly been look at these emails that someone sent me in the chat groups.
Or people like putting their own tweets in and come
Badger just loves
dogpile with
talking
me.
about his email, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, because in Badger's emails.
By the way, if anyone, I do have open invitations for people to come on my channel for discussions.
Do you have an email address that people can
I
contact?
do actually.
What is your
And
email address?
If anyone would like to come on my channel, or just get in touch with me for whatever reason, you can email me at badger@cock.li.
He's very proud of that. He gets it out everywhere he possibly can.
Shows it to everybody.
Badger,
I have a
you
magic
realize
pen.
that like once a week you tell me that you want me to come on your show, and then you fuck me off for the rest of the week, right?
I do nothing of the sort. I tell you that I want you to come on my show. Oh, she's gone.
My
I
finger
tell you
slipped,
that I want
sorry.
you to come on my show, and then you don't organize it for me.
It's your goddamn show.
Buy a diary, Badger. Keep it on the computer desk. That's what I found is the good thing. I did the same
Right.
with Divine Disbelief. I asked them 4 times before I actually did it with the diary in
I
front of
don't
me.
even know what day it is.
I hate to be this guy, but is anyone controlling this?
Apparently so. Manda, what was your next question?
I'm controlling this. What are you saying, Dave?
What's the next question?
Ah!
If you could flip a switch and get rid of any band or singer in the universe, who would it be?
I've
Disney.
asked this question.
Band or singer, Badger, not company.
Shit. Disney.
That was company. Okay, so
Disney
one
somehow.
is company, and how about we do both? One is company, which I would agree is Disney, and then the next one is like a band or singer or something.
Oh, Disney. Oh shit.
You should just name all. I'm going to make you a thumbnail, man, as a standard thumbnail for all your hangouts. And there's going to be an I hate Disney about 50 times hidden in the thumbnail for people to find.
Again, have you watched
fucking
it?
use it.
MathPig, do you have any idea how many times I have had to put Star Wars and Disney in the tags of my fucking questions?
Don't shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Dave.
That's because Badger's there.
Yeah.
No, but this goes down a bad path whenever we.
Not
if
with
you
not
bring
with
it up,
us. Not with us. We're all good. We're all good.
then fine.
Okay, bands.
Badger, just out of
Um,
curiosity, did you see Mama Atheist breaking out her like 6 foot long fucking Star Wars shit the other day?
I was worried where that was going then.
No, me too.
Yes, as was
I
I.
was-
She owns a
I
life
was-
size. She owns an actual life size R2D2.
I was hopeful that it
That
was
works.
going somewhere else, but I'm also fine with a life-size R2D2.
Well,
That's awesome.
I had it was on.
We haven't
TikTok,
seen the
right?
life-size R2D2. It's just a rumor.
It's over in the corner actually.
What
I
was the question?
It's in the corner, and she won't get it out and show us.
Turn the camera around.
because my room is a mess.
Close his laptop.
Have
Move.
you seen mine?
She had a giant Millennium Falcon. Well, it's not giant compared to the really Millennium Falcon, but compared to the table it was on,
A life-size Millennium Falcon would be more impressive.
it would.
Wow.
I had a dream once. I had a life-size Millennium Falcon. It's the one of the few incidents where I did lucid dreaming because I realized that I didn't actually have it and was very disappointed.
Is that an actual?
Life-size?
That's life size? Is that the
got
R2D2's bigger than
You got
that?
a big R2D2 carrying a small R2D2.
This one is holding a tiny one, which is also holding a tiny one. So.
But that's
It's an
not life size.
Basketball! That's the most awesome thing I've ever heard.
I'm objecting to the life size. I'm objecting to the life size R2D2.
Okay, so it's not 3 feet tall, but it's 2 feet tall, so it's almost.
So she lied. Just so we can all clarify, she lied.
It's nearly life size.
What was the question?
Set your head off the table. Sorry.
By the way, I agree with Lissy. I said beaver too, and fuck all you guys.
Except Beaver too.
Is there eye contact involved?
What? Now what you've done
No.
is you've taken away the R2D2.
Never mind. What was the question?
What basically what
Get
singer
rid of a band.
or band or group would you like to kill, destroy, burn?
No, it's ceased to exist. There's no killing.
Oh, we
They're
don't
just
actually get to cause them physical pain.
No.
Oh well, that's shit. Okay, I'm vindictive. I'm gonna leave now.
Good, fuck him.
5 seconds of summer.
Okay.
Never heard of them.
Be grateful, my dear.
Okay, good. How come no one said Nickelback?
Oh, Leslie, run!
Oh, that
Sorry,
bad
Lissy,
horse
I love
has been beat.
you.
Yeah, but I like all the Nickelback spoof videos.
Yeah, because that's true. We need something to hate. If there was no Nickelback, then we wouldn't have,
Look
See,
at this
Metallica.
photograph.
Dave,
Every
before
time
you,
I do it, it makes me graph.
Dave, before you jump in and ruin and destroy my only favorite real band and ruin my life and all, can we destroy could we Hamilton? Could we make Hamilton cease to exist?
I still don't know what Hamilton is. Is that an artist? Is what the fuck is Hamilton? I still don't know what it is.
Can we get rid of cats?
Yes.
Oh, she left. She fought. No, that was not me. She actually left all by
You
herself.
want to get rid of Hamilton?
Hamilton is Mama's favorite musical play.
I'm not talking about the musical. I'm talking about the film Cats.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just cats. I didn't think you liked cats.
Oh, cats. Just cats in general. No, I only don't like outdoor cats.
Is she coming back?
She's not in the back room. She's totally left. I don't know. I'm texting.
Wow.
She's had it.
I think you may have crossed the line.
We didn't push her over the edge with all of the poop questions, but we got her when somebody shat on Hamilton.
What is Hamilton?
That's it exactly. I know it's some sort
The
of stage
first
show. I think.
Secretary of the United States Treasury back in 17.
You're very good at that. Right, and what about him? Why is that good?
No, it's not good.
Because Lin-Manuel Miranda decided to make a musical about his life, and it kind of slapped.
What was what was special about his life?
Somebody made a musical about it.
He was born in poverty, and he rose to become politically important.
How much do you know about American politics?
More
Orange
than I
band
did
band.
before Hamilton came out.
Was Lincoln gay?
Mama says she's never
That's
going to
not
talk to
politics.
any of us.
I'm sorry, Mama. Please come back. I'll watch Hamilton tomorrow with you. Will that make you feel better?
Come on, Mama.
I'm trying to think of a band that I actually dislike.
Who do I really, really fucking hate as a band? Like, who is absolute metal dirt?
What's wrong with me? Why can't I get rid of Metallica? They're evil. They fucked over everyone.
They did?
Yeah, they were responsible for getting rid of Napster.
There she is.
Plunging the music industry online back fucking 10 years.
Yeah, the only reason I came back was because Dashing Dave asked me to, and he's nice. So,
You get Dashing Dave.
so come back, MathPig. I'm just giving you a hard time. But seriously, fuck you guys.
Dashing Dave, would you like my spot in the panel?
Okay, a band.
I'm surprised nobody said some kind of Christian band. Like I mentioned Creed the other day.
Corn. Hilarious.
No, none of them suck hard enough to get rid of at the expense
That's
of
the
being able to
problem
get
I've
rid of something like 5 Seconds of Summer.
Okay, I'll give you that then.
Whoever the fuck wrote the music for Silent Night?
What's at the head of the charts right now?
How the hell? Who you have any concept of who you're talking to?
I don't even know where the charts in quotes are.
They didn't are anywhere. They didn't.
Fucking, you're off the edge of the map. Okay, officialcharts.com. Let's try
The
that.
Bee Gees.
Leave the Bee Gees
What's wrong with
alone. We're not making them disappear.
All right,
What's
look, you
happening
tell
in
me
the
which
Bee
band.
Gees now? What have you got against the Bee Gees?
Oh, there are
Their
songs.
voices are annoying as shit. It's fucking disco. Can we go on and on and on?
But they sing like girls.
I like disco.
MathPig, who else do you like, given that I seem to be going through your list of people you like?
Iron Maiden, Rammstein,
Yeah, they can go. Rammstein are alright.
Can we get rid of
Motorhead.
Oh,
I like Motorhead a lot.
Did Motorhead do Silver Machine?
No.
That was Hawkwind. What did Motorhead do that I'd know?
Ace of Spades.
I literally
like Ace of Spades,
only
but he
know
doesn't.
who. I literally only know
Orgasmatron.
who two of the people currently in the charts are.
Have you heard Motorhead Orgasmatron? Fantastic
No.
tune. I am the one Orgasmatron. It's very good. The lyrics are amazing. Real love song.
Real love song.
Can we get rid of post 90s Eminem?
And when Eminem went off when Eminem got sober.
Problem is, I like Lose Yourself. When was that? Was that before or after that?
That was before.
All right, that's fine then. That'll get rid of after that.
Yeah. I don't disagree. And that's a horrible thing to say, but his music was better earlier. It just was. I know he's all like
He lost all of his edge. He's completely.
But this is what
round
happens
now.
to anyone. I mean, I find it really funny because I grew up. This was my music. It was Oasis. Oasis made good.
That's fucking nope. Nope.
They made like one good song.
Oasis wrote decent music before they got famous.
Eminem has
And then they got all they were really good at was writing about what was going on around them. And they got fucking rich.
Eminem has lost so much of his edge that he's a fucking sphere.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I have a problem with the Beatles. I have music in my head from the Beatles that I can't even tell you what the names of the songs are, but they're in my head, you know?
This is why I want to get rid of the guy that wrote Silent Night.
Come
on. Get that fucking tune out of my head for 20 years.
Can we make Reba McEntire vanish?
The music for Silent Night was done by Hans Gruber.
Yeah, how about his genre and just get rid of country music altogether?
Can we get rid of Simon Cowell?
Well,
Yeah.
he's not a musician. He's more of a company, and then Badger goes back to Disney.
Yeah, but he's a music. I reckon that he has done a song. I reckon that he must have done a fucking song. To
Everybody
justify-
hunts the YouTube for a video of Simon Cowell singing.
Yes.
Come on,
I don't think I want to
Disney,
see that.
Disney's my answer.
Yeah, I could forgo a Simon Cowell singing.
But does he play any role other than to be a twat in the music industry?
He's
he appeared spoofing
influencer.
him. He appeared in Scary Movie 2 or
Did
3.
Mama
as a
just make
spoof
the
of
wanker sign?
himself. He
Yep.
appeared in
It was-
Scary
it was
Movie
the Tuck
2
Shop
or 3 as a
influencer
spoof
thing.
of himself where he got shot.
Wait, who?
Simon Cowell.
Where have you been?
yeah.
That's who we've been talking about. Where have you been sleeping?
I'll leave again. You want me to go?
What's the next question?
Yes, Dave, it's your turn.
Oh, I've only got.
Okay.
Junk
What-
Shop, I'm
during
coming
the
to you
zombie
next,
out-
Junk Shop. I'm coming to you next. You may think of a question next, Junk Shop.
During
Oh,
the
shit.
zombie apocalypse, what are the 3 top things you take with you when you leave your house? And you have to leave. Don't give me the whole "I'm going to stay in my house" thing, because that's obvious. You know that would be the safest place. But if you absolutely had to leave, you had to take 3 things with you. What would they be?
My house.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You're just stealing my questions from tomorrow.
Are you serious? I think we just found the same webpage to find weird shit from. So I'm sorry, Dave.
All right, I'm gonna take a sword.
A gun and 2 bullets.
I don't.
Thanks.
have a
Why
gun.
just 2?
You said I could only take 3 things.
But dude, I would a clip. A clip is one thing.
Can I take
Alright.
1 box of 12 boxes of shotgun shells?
So a case.
No, I cannot let y'all get away with this, because back weeks and weeks ago, when I said the one thing I was going to save from my house in the fire was my string of flash drives, Dave said that did not count as one thing. He said that was a string of individual things. So none of this box of boxes.
In
none
Junk
of this
Shop, and saying
clip
that,
of
right?
bullets,
You said
none
this.
of this shit.
You
Yeah,
said
but
this.
it's
I
my
went to Tesco's.
question.
I went to Tesco's last week, and I don't like cans, right? I prefer glass bottles. But glass bottles come individually, and cans come in a box. And I went up with 6 bottles, and the woman said to me, I can only sell you 3 of each item, but if you want, you can go buy and buy the box of cans, which has 12 in it, and I can sell you 12 of them. And that's Tesco rules.
Okay.
That's
All right.
idiotic. But this
I'm
is
pretty-
my
I'm-
question, so I get to set the rules.
I'm pretty sure I shot myself in Tesco.
Oh,
Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna take a sword, a bag, and
Bag?
yeah,
Okay.
and some sunglasses.
Really?
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm pretty close to Badger as well. Shotgun, sword, and move into the local gun shop so I have infinite ammo for my gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bag, a sword, and some sunglasses so that I can go and rob people with the sword, put their stuff in the bag, and look cool while I'm doing it.
How was the question phrased?
What are the 3 things you take with you when you have to leave the house during the zombie apocalypse?
A luxury super yacht.
Are these things you have to
How can
actually?
we just make shit up now that we might have in our house in a miracle?
I'm sure there are houses that do have it.
Does it have to be stuff you actually have in your actual house?
Yeah, that's my question.
No, it just has to. It didn't specifically say house. I figured because you were in your just. What are 3 things you absolutely have during the zombie apocalypse? How about that?
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna go with a sword, a crossbow, and some sunglasses.
Mm.
I do have a bow.
I can-
That's right.
I
yeah.
can shoot someone else who has a bag.
Okay.
I just remembered I do have a bow up the stairs, so I'll change mine to a bow and a knife and
You know he's talking about a shooty bow, not the pink cut type you've got upstairs.
I've got a Safari 2 compound bow. Excuse you me. I'm just gonna leave again. I'm feeling all aware of myself now. Bye everybody. Bye.
See you later.
Speaking of pink bows,
There we go.
Is that the kind of bow?
Manda's got your bow for you.
A nice pink bow?
it came from him too because it came with my flowers. So there's your pink bow. Okay,
And
so
R2D2, a pillow, a painting, a big pink present bow. There is literally nothing Amanda does not have within reaching distance of her.
Apart from the things that should be, she keeps them over the other side of the fucking room.
Amanda, have you got a good mic handy? Have you got a good mic to solve your audio problems? Is that handy?
Oh.
It'll leave again. Look out.
yeah, I will.
So,
There hasn't been actually any audio problems. I'm just picking on you because it usually does.
He's gonna yell at me about it eventually. So
Amanda, you're too quiet. Can you go back to the old mic? Oh, shit.
quickly, someone tell me a good name for like a woman that's in the Wild West.
Manda.
Not Amanda.
Calamity Jane.
Calamity Jane.
Yeah.
A part that's not like
An actual woman.
yeah, there's not like an actual character or historical figure.
Rose. They used Rose a lot back then.
Bell.
Belle. Yes, Belle.
Well, yeah.
Give me lay some more on me.
Sally. Julie.
Clementine.
Did they have
Clementine. Yes. Oh, that's perfect.
Did they have
I can't
cowboys in
remember.
Satsuma.
What? Hey,
Sheila? Can we go?
Tangerine? No problem.
I did not say tangerine. I said Satsuma.
The heck is that?
I'm trying to
That's a-
think of the name of the woman from that cowboy movie. That's the only good cowboy movie where the woman is the lead character. And the whole city got blown up. I don't know.
Oh, who did a cowboy song?
John Wayne. Be more specific.
No, a cowboy song.
Man, it's called Country and Western. Again, be more specific.
And call it James Wan.
wait, what direction is this going in?
I don't know. Next question's Junk Shop. I hope you still thought of one.
Yeah.
All right. You crash on the proverbial desert island. You can only have 3 books with you. Which 3?
Jim Dodge by Jim Dodge wrote Stone Junction. So Stone Junction by Jim Dodge. Sorry, I said it the wrong way. The Wasp Factory by Ian Banks. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, fucked upness just because it's a quick read.
Can I have a compendium?
Excuse me, I'm talking. My channel. Oh no, I fucking forgotten the third one. Oh yeah, we'll go with Stephen Hawking's the second Big Bang book that he wrote because he corrected things from the first one. So a bit of brains, a bit of fucked upness, and a bit of entertainment. Okay, Dave.
Can I have a compendium?
Like a group of encyclopedias as one thing.
No. I would
No,
like.
you mean like an anthology?
No, well, I don't know. Maybe I can't remember what anthology means.
A
Whole
series-
bunch of books and/or stories in one volume.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Right. Dan Simmons Hyperion series.
Hmm.
The Bible,
Why?
because it's long and it's
Okay.
different stories. If it's
you
something I'm
could
going
use
to
it
read
to-
over and
use
over
it as
again.
Kindling.
What?
Use it as kindling.
Use it as kindling.
Use it to make black spots for pirates that come by.
I suppose I'll go the other way. All of Pratchett.
Okay, can you pick a series?
Well, that's what I am.
Look at-
If it'll all fit in one giant ass volume, why not? I've seen Douglas Adams packaged that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be hard pushed not to go Douglas Adams, to be honest.
I've got an answer, but I need to look something up, so somebody else go first.
You can't have Star Wars. It's all different.
Well, I'd like to take maybe some science books with me, really thick ones. You know, like
You like
maybe
it thick
some.
then, Geo, yeah.
Yeah,
You know
like-
I'm an idiot, aren't I? Why is none of us picking chemistry books?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I would pick a book like something on physics, like Newtonian physics, something that's really hard that no one understands, and I'd study it.
See, Dave said that, and that's the way you went. And when Dave said that, I thought Evil Dead 3, what's in the boot, and what can we blow up?
I like that.
All right. So I am going to pick the Star Wars Republic Commando series,
Ooh.
SAS Survival Guide, so that I can actually like finish the Republic Commando series before I starve, and the Academy of the Sword.
So you can beat off boars.
No, just because I think it's an interesting book and I'd like to read it, and I haven't read it yet, and it's really expensive, so I'm not actually going to be able to buy it at the moment.
You don't think a blacksmithing book would be better?
What the fuck am I going to blacksmith on a desert island?
You expect there to be an anvil going down in the plane with you?
It's not, you'd expect a decent book to have instructions on how to make one.
I have a
What am I going to make one out of, Dave? Sand?
I have like a British Army survival guide from like the mid-90s up the stairs. Probably come in handy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
How
something
about
like-
glass making? If you're on a desert island.
Yeah, we could make
What
bongs and hopefully there's weed growing. That would be great.
What am I going to do with this glass?
Make
What?
bongs. Did you not just do it?
It's either giant fuck-off bongs or a glass-bottomed boat, and then you just paddle on out of there with a palm tree.
In
Well,
saying
I can
that, Badger,
see all the
anything,
sharks
any
before
sort
they
of
come
fruit,
breaking through it.
Badger, any sort of fruit that grows on this desert island, you could turn into alcohol, and glass bottles would probably taste better than a coconut shell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can make
but
glasses. And you could make glasses so you could actually read the books.
I can fucking read without glasses.
You say that now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm presuming we're talking about me now rather than me in 30 years' time.
What sort of self-respecting recluse are you that doesn't wear glasses?
I do. I wear sunglasses.
He's one that doesn't wear glasses, apparently.
Clearly, Dave, are you not looking at the picture? He actually is a badger in a tuxedo with the jazzy hair and sunglasses.
Yeah, you're wearing glasses.
The only time I've ever seen Badger on camera, he had actually had Badger hands. So
Yes.
it must be true.
I'm on camera now, you dickhead.
I loved it when he came up.
Next question.
Yeah, you got
Next
glasses.
question.
First of all, I
yes,
didn't
that's it.
answer, but second of all, I'm supposed to tell Lizzie that Chris wants coffee. He actually texted me to tell you to go make him coffee because he doesn't want to get up and make coffee.
I seen that in the chat and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if she saw, but anyway, mine would be like you said. I was gonna say like a Boy Scouts book, some kind of survival guide, like the British survival guide. You said. My favorite book, which is the late Mattia Pascal and Cosmos.
Good book.
I've read that fucking British Army survival guide about 10 times, though I probably wouldn't need it. Which is why I didn't say it the first time.
Good enough.
You know every single detail then?
How do you run across a field chasing a dog without fucking your ankle and your knee?
No, but I've ran up to a bull, slapped it in the ass, and then turned and ran and made it just over the fence before the fucker near killed me.
And
Why?
you did in that book. Wait there. In that book, it said absolutely nowhere. Don't run up to a fucking bull and slap it and run.
No, but as a fucking der, and everybody else has done it, you feel the sort of need to do it.
How did the British whatever survival guide help you with this endeavor?
That particular thing didn't help me. It was just a random
did you-
tangent story.
did you
Look,
slap
this is
it
my
with the
channel,
book?
Badger. I can do whatever I want in my channel, okay?
Did you slap it with the book?
No, I'm not. No, because Mum will shout at me if we go down the route of living up in the. No. She'll just shout at me, so I'm just gonna leave.
I'm gonna shout at you for what now?
Bye.
You act like I'm always yelling at you.
Next question, please.
I don't act like you're always yelling at me.
Can we have a new question?
New question, please.
Dave, you're up
No,
next.
Badger, you were next. No, Badger's already done one. Badger's already done a question. Gio, have you got a question?
Me.
Well, you want to go again, Badger?
No, well, not yet.
Okay,
Give me
Gio.
last question for me because I've got to go to bed.
All right,
No,
Dave, give us
don't.
one last question.
No, someone else ask.
Right, well then back to my original point. Gio, have you got a question?
Not handy. I'd have to think of one really quickly. Name something. Now I have to add to that, right?
Okay, I'll go with one. If you could change, if
yeah.
you could change or modify anything on your own body to make it like, if you could make your fingers longer to do this, or make your legs, or you could run faster, or anything like that, what would you change, and to make yourself better physically? In the whole idea of natural selection.
I'd make my dick smaller so I can walk better.
I make the cartilage in my knees indestructible.
You got
Sorry, what was that, Junk Shop? I was too busy clapping at Dave.
I would make the cartilage in my knees indestructible. Because those fuckers are going to go out one of these days, and I'm not
To be
looking.
fair, you can
Yeah,
get
mine
that
already
piece of
have.
plastic.
I would increase my metabolism so that I can actually continue to eat things that I like and not get the beatus.
Gio?
Yeah, I would try and stop my aging. To keep myself one particular age, maybe in my early 20s, when I was like a real strapping young man.
I've seen them pictures. I wouldn't go so far. I'm only joking.
I was
Mama,
huge. See those pictures? I'm towering over everybody.
You're fucking huge, man. I know, but we're not going down that route. There's a soundbite for you. Gio's fucking huge.
Well, apparently Dave is too. So
Mama, what would you change?
I mean, my knees are all fucked up too, but
Bones made out of adamantium.
Well, considering that your knees are normal, right, and you're fine and
Okay.
everything's good, what would you?
thicker hair. My hair is very
What a
thin.
woman's answer. What a female's answer. Sorry, I know that's sexist, but
No, I would fix my eyes so I wouldn't have to wear glasses.
well, considering it's my question and I'm not Dave, I'll actually answer. Is it eidetic memory? I would give myself the ability to, what I read, be able to instantly recall. Because I read and watch and see an awful lot, and it annoys me that I do.
Oh shit!
That's
Ah,
I should
question
have
of
said improved
clarification.
memory. I should have said improved memory, but I forgot.
But yeah, you just said body though. Like there's,
No, I said anything you wanted to change about yourself that would make you better, or this. It was. I
Okay.
tried to make it as very vague as possible for everybody to.
Yeah.
And he didn't get a single dick joke out of the whole thing, so
The first one was the dick joke. Dave
I didn't
said
even hear that.
That
He
was
said he
Dave's.
He would make his dick smaller so he could walk better.
Oh, that's what he did. Okay, I misheard. Never mind.
What did you hear?
Someone's got to put the dick joke in there.
I heard butt. My internet is for shit.
I was gonna, no,
I thought he said make my butt smaller so I can walk better, and I didn't have any idea what the fuck he was talking about.
make my boob smaller so I stop toppling over. I don't know, to go in the same line as Dave.
That's not your boobs. That's the alcohol.
So, Badger, have you thought of a question now?
Oh shit, that's what I was doing.
Oh, Gio, have you thought of a question now?
What I should have said in the previous one is memory, but I forgot.
Yeah, I read so much, it really annoys me. Every single time I watch what do you call the movie where he takes the tablet and he is able to recall everything?
Total Recall?
Limitless.
Total Recall.
Limitless. Dave is right. Limitless.
okay.
Limitless. If any movie I could make an actual real life movie where something yeah, I would, because I watch so much and it fucking drives my head away that I can't remember exactly. You know you've seen something and you can.
I can watch the same brilliant movie dozens of times and enjoy it every time.
Well, it's
Yes,
like
because
when
you have a bad memory. But I can still watch a movie and enjoy a movie. But when I read a science book or something like this, or have a conversation, or have the amount of mad shit that I read, and then I try to recall it, I recall about 60, if that % of what I'm talking about, and then I come across as a dick that's pulling shit out of his ass because I ain't got no citations.
Right, what you need to do is do what I do. Sound more confident.
So Dave's voice.
Dave, don't trust me, I'm confident, but it's just when I don't feel like it, I usually go
If you don't
quiet.
sound it.
Right now, I don't, and when I'm in that situation, I generally just don't talk at all. If you've ever seen me in any of the smart hangouts, I just be quiet.
What's
Oh, see, I avoid
hangout?
the smart hangouts.
I
They're
avoid
pretty
the smart
intimidating
hangouts.
for me.
I much prefer to argue with people I know are dumber than me.
Oh, is that why you have us on your show?
I never argue with you.
Poor
You
Richard.
argue
Poor
all
poor
the time.
Richard.
Yeah, that's true.
But that describes every hangout I've ever been at.
I know how you really feel
I've
about
never
me now,
argued
Dave.
with you.
See, I have
Now I
no
know how
problem
you really
reading.
feel.
I have no problem reading stuff. I have no problem taking in stuff. And if you ask me a day or so later, I'll have no problem recalling that stuff. But if you ask me a week or a month later, it's there, but it's not all there. And then that just makes me Dunning-Kruger.
What makes me angry is that I completely forget that I have read it, and then someone will say something that disagrees with something I have read, and I will then remember the fact that goes with it.
Oh, Dave, we should have that discussion about Bear's arms at some point.
He said, yeah, I think everyone should be able to put bare arms on their wall.
Is
Wait,
that the same
what?
as everybody
What?
putting lion skins on their floor for carpet? Where are you going with this?
Bare arms.
Do you not think everyone should have the right to bear arms?
Oh, okay.
Oh, but don't bump chish. Yeah, what is this? I am Sparta. It's one of them things you think you're funny, yeah?
I'm Spartacus, and so's my wife.
All right. I got one more before Dave goes, and it's a serious one.
I haven't got mine after yours before Dave goes, so you've got two more, Dave.
Fucking hell.
I might have one for Dave as well.
Good, good, good.
What do you bring to your friendships?
Neuroses.
I forget them.
Oh. It's a hard one, isn't it?
Easy.
I'm a good listener because I can't remember what anybody says to me.
Yeah. Loyalty and support, usually.
Loyalty. Yep, that's it. I'll fight your corner and fucking to death. That's, yep.
Hey, we got the rage in the chat.
We've got the rage in the panel too. So
What's going on now? Is this
Okay.
something I've done?
Badger, what about you?
I don't know. I forgot. Oh, that was it. Yeah, I forget things that people tell me, which makes me good at listening to other people's problems.
Dave answers.
I'm sure you told me that before, but I can't remember.
Fine junk shop.
I'm very supportive.
You are. Junk Shop's a very good friend, and we're all very lucky to have him. He's not an asshole like the rest of us.
Saying that Junk Shop, whenever I said to her about getting a hanger, because it was originally supposed to be on her channel, and she fell asleep and slept and woke up like 40 minutes later than what the plan was, so definitely not happening on her channel. But the first person she texted and came back to me and she was like, Junk Shop's in. And then I was like, do you have any other famous people and all? You know, because we were trying to get Eric and stuff. And first person she texted out of all of them, Eric and Aaron and all the rest of them, she texted you first. So you're more important to Mama than Eric Murphy and Aaron.
Yeah, but then, well, Eric was moving, but I
okay, don't take it away from him. I'm trying to make him feel special.
I was supposed to, but I was supposed
You've succeeded. You've succeeded beyond your imagination.
I did wake up at one point and texted him to say, well, you know, I don't know if I'm going to do it because I'm still not feeling good. But then I didn't press send. So, you know, 5:30 came and went, and I felt really bad because I woke up and I looked and I hadn't. Yeah, I'm sorry, Junk Shop. I felt really bad.
Right.
So can you ring up Eric Murphy and get him to come on my channel for a chat?
I could ask him.
Not now.
No, I don't.
He's moving. Did you not hear the story?
Ready.
He's moving.
Right
This
now.
weekend he's moving anyway, so, but.
Yeah,
I don't know, he might
I'm
not ever
not. My
talk
new
to me.
PC isn't going to arrive for like 2 weeks, so it's going to be a little bit.
After I brought him on Dave's show the other day, I don't think he's ever going to talk to me again.
Thank you for that admittance that it was your fault and not mine.
It was your idea, but I'm the one who asked him, so.
You were texting him when we were having a conversation. I said you should totally ask him to come on Dave's tomorrow. You said 1 o'clock was too early. I said tell Eric we'll do it at 2. When Dave wakes up, he'll agree.
So whose idea was it then? Then it was still yours. So it's your
Okay,
fault.
I may
It
have
is your fault.
manipulated the whole situation, but you were the stepping stone. Sorry. Okay.
All right, Sam, what's your answer?
Oh, definitely loyalty, but I think I'd like to maybe throw in a smidge of rationality. If I can.
That's valid.
But
MathPig?
I'm definitely a loyal partner, you know,
Hey,
and
all of
partner,
us are pretty loyal here.
and partner. Not, it's an equal thing. It's not like she's my wife. No,
A
that's,
sensitive lover.
Is this you shouting out for? Are we doing a what do you call it? A Tinder thing for Geo? Everybody, Geo needs some. He's a tender lover.
no,
He
don't need
gives
Tinder.
more than he takes.
Thank you, MathPig.
Oh no! In all honesty, joking all aside, you know, all I have done for the first maybe 3 or 4 months of knowing Gio was give him dog's abuse about the way he talked to people. And the man is a Patreon, and the man personally has sent me money to get a drive for my computer so I can save videos and stuff. He is absolutely one of the good people out there, and for the abuse that I give that man at the start, no, a lot of love
Thank
for
you,
you, Gio.
Robert. You deserve it.
Are you going to answer, MathPig?
I have no idea what the question is. I was just talking about how Gio is good.
What do
What
you
makes
bring
you
to your...
such a bad friend?
I've already said 3 times that loyalty is my best thing that I can bring to a
Fine.
friendship. I will be your best friend or your worst enemy. I'm a good listener. I mean, that's another thing because everybody said, where's that button? I kicked that bitch.
I bring
Bye.
sarcasm.
She already knows. Bye. No, I'm a good listener. I can listen. I can see things objectively from an outside position. I would consider myself logically thinking. But yeah, loyalty would be my most thing. If somebody hurts you, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah,
Not you,
I
the
see
person
it.
who hurt you.
I know.
Kill you.
If somebody
the thing-
hurts you, come to me and I'll finish you off.
Put you out of your misery.
I bring sarcasm to a relationship.
Oh, really? You don't say.
That's what you do.
I think I'm
Oh,
protective.
sarcasm
Nobody wants to
detector
hear
on
what- you
how
know
I
what?
use-
Mama, you bring. Mama's talking. Mama.
She goes,
Mama,
But
what do you
my
think that you bring to a friendship?
Oh, I was just going to say I'm loyal too, but I'm protective. Like, you know, and you've all seen it. I take shit from everybody, but when they fuck with one of my friends, you know, I don't stand for that. So
Spartan wants
You-
us to chill out and not kill anyone. Spartan, some people. Moving on.
you said you had the question for Dave.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just making shit up to keep him on stream. I already asked him
Oh.
one right before you. Badger also said the same. Badger, do you have a question while I try and think of one? Shit, he was saying the same thing.
Yes.
Go.
Right. What is your favorite spaceship?
Apollo Saturn V.
Damn, she had no hesitation there.
It's a gorgeous ship. What can I say?
Is it a
The
huge
White
round
Star.
rocket?
I wear an orbiter around my neck, but the Apollo was a pretty rocket.
Wasn't
I
there
think-
recently an anniversary from the Apollo 13 landing?
Yeah, that was this past Saturday, and it wasn't the landing; it was the mission itself. They took off the same day. It's Saturday was when they took off. So they were actually playing the whole mission live from start to finish, all the recordings from the mission itself.
Yep.
So
Fantasy or
Yeah, that was going to be my question.
what was the question, Dave?
Well, favorite spaceship?
Oh, okay.
But does it have to be a real life one, or are we talking also imagination-y?
Either.
Yeah.
The White Star.
What?
Yeah.
That's not.
Either
real,
Dave.
I'd go with Project Orion,
Okay.
although it was never built. Fantasy Event Horizon for its engine.
Oh no.
Oh,
I like the way its engine looked.
no,
A friend
it's
of
really
mine
good, wasn't it?
spent years trying to get me to watch Event Horizon, but he showed me the trailer, and there's a bit with a guy holding his eyeballs in his hands, and I was just
Yeah.
like, "Oh
Yeah.
fuck no, I'm not ever watching that film."
Oh man, when he grabs Lawrence Fishburne from behind and the back of the head and shows him what hell looks like, that like 7-8 seconds freaked me out as a kid. That was one of the first video DVDs. That was oh yeah. Brilliant. Event Horizon, good choice, Dave. Sorry, taking over my own channel. Sorry.
How dare you take over?
Yeah. I'm a massive. I personally think that the Andromeda class ship from Andromeda, with Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
Geo, thank you. You understand. I think the Andromeda ship is beautiful. I really do. The way it's sleek, it's designed.
Oh, wait, I'm changing my answer.
Changing.
Lex.
Yeah.
The Millennium Falcon.
Lex is not beautiful. Lex. Oh, is it favorite or beautiful?
Favorite.
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 Alex has penis shower heads.
Yes. It also has toilet.
Fucking shit. Oh god.
Badger, I haven't even told her about the toilets yet. I've showed her the penis shower, but I haven't told her about the toilets yet. Do you not know about? Do you want to know about the toilets,
Isn't
Mama?
there a
No.
decapitated robot head that just sits there reading erotic poetry?
Oh man, go past the 3rd series. He's a psychotic motherfucker that tries to kill people.
Is he still just a head?
He's still just a head, but then he does get a body for $7.91, where he tries to sexually rape Stanley Tweedle to 70s porn music and makes him dance. I haven't showed her that episode yet either.
Okay.
I hang out with way too many fucking nerds. You know that?
Do you not know of Junk Shop? Does not know of Lex. I will send you the YouTube link.
No,
It's that old.
no,
I'm talking to
no.
Junk Shop.
Right,
I
I
will
know,
send
and I'm telling him no. Don't.
Junk Shop.
discovered
The ship
show.
is alive.
I was-
There's no toilet paper. There's giant tongues that come out of the toilet and lick your ass
Oh
clean.
shit.
If I can't have Lex, I'd have the one out of Farscape that I can't remember the name of.
Moya
Moya.
was on my list, man. Moya was above Lex because Moya's beautiful as
Right.
well.
Did you see what Spartan Theology wrote in the chat?
Yeah, I like
About-
that. Good
Yeah.
Pigs stay in space.
Sal.
Pigs
Thanks,
stay in
Sal, for
space.
that.
Shout out to Sal. A lot of love for Sal. He's been He's not been great this last week or so. He's been dealing with a lot of toothache pain, but a lot of love for
What?
toothache pain, but a lot of love for
I'm
Sam.
going to finish this sentence eventually.
No, you won't.
Fuck.
Badger.
Yeah,
I haven't kicked you
What?
yet.
Jeez.
All right. I first discovered Lex when I was going through a whole list of science fiction TV series to find a new one to watch. I watched one episode of Lex and just sat in my chair staring at the screen like,
You
What?
watched the first episode, didn't you?
fucking shitting pissed dicks have I just seen? Then I went further down the list and found Firefly, and I watched that, and it was awesome. And Serenity is my answer for this question.
Okay, you're still missing.
Next,
Yeah.
Serenity.
Junk Shop, as a short description, think of a really bad Star Trek, think of insects, and think of softcore porn. And then you've got Lex.
Oh, that's old hat. We've all seen that.
And the penises are shower heads. No way.
Man, one of the main characters is a love slave with a giant libido that knows every sexual position known to man, but wants to have sex with the dead guy that has no penis. And you're worried about the shower head.
Oh, that's fucking tragic.
Well, it's fine. They could just use the shower heads.
You're obsessed with the penis shower heads. You haven't even talked about how the nozzle to turn the water on and off looks like a ball sack. So moving on.
Why
I'm
don't you
leaving.
keep calling it a cross between? I don't know what you're talking about with softcore porn.
I've blocked
Nothing
a lot
sexual
of
in
this
it.
series.
There's nothing sexual. There's nothing sexual in Lex, okay? But in Series 5, when they drift in space for something like 500,000 years, they end up finding heaven and hell. And heaven consists of different cities. One of the cities being where all they do is have sex. He has sex with one woman, then cuddles with two. Then by the time he gets to having the sixth woman, him orgy, he has to fake a headache and leave. And that's what heaven is. And you're not saying it's sexual.
Although there are sexual themes.
There is very little boobs. I will agree with you that there is very little boobs. Everything is implied.
All right. I got another question for everybody.
Okay, next question.
Not everyone has answered that question.
Oh, fuck. Right, who hasn't answered?
Bad Tabber Badger, it does not matter. This is now your stream. You just do whatever you need to do.
Okay, right.
I've now
Okay,
moved you
next
to the
question.
top of the stream. You are now above everybody. Go.
All right. Next question, everybody.
Will you come on my channel?
Have you seen Blake 7?
Very long time ago. Is that the
I can't
one?
remember it.
Would you place it in the comedy section or the serious section?
For
That's enough
clarification,
question.
is this the one where there was domes and something like the 70s? Or is that... No, that's Logan's Run, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Logan's Run.
Damn it.
Doctor Who on a spaceship.
Which show?
Blake 7.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's not Logan's Run.
Did anyone here watch Ulysses?
Yes.
Is Ulysses 51 or something?
Ulysses, the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, man. I watched it with Lena not too long ago. Greek gods and all that there shit with the robot and all. Yeah, Ulysses was brilliant. Am I
That's
as
all
old as you? I'm not as old as you, Dave. What the fuck?
That's all British.
Yes.
It's not British, is it?
What's
you
really
don't-
weird, I'm shocked at the number of cartoons that were popular when I was a kid that were actually French.
Yes, Ulysses was French, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Cities of Gold.
Spartan Theology, just to jump in, he's in the chat. Why are you calling me in Discord? You know I'm streaming.
Who's calling him?
Spartan Theology in the chat is phoning me on fucking Discord. I don't know why. I'm busy, obviously.
Yeah, he's right here on the screen.
Oh, he's calling you.
Maybe he wants to be incorporated
I can-
now that you have got banana hammock working.
I have not got banana hammock working, and by the way, I fixed. Oh no, Amanda's ringing me. Thank you, Amanda, just to be a bitch.
Okay.
No, I
go,
deleted it,
but-
Dave. I deleted it, and after 2 restarts of the computer, it fixed itself. It didn't the first time, but man, to fuck off! Stop ringing me. Yeah, so
Hey,
it's
you
fixed
want me
it
to
up.
fuck off? I'll fuck off.
All right.
So who was next up on the question to keep Dave awake? I think it was Gio.
Yeah, fuck it. Go with that.
I needed a question. I have a question. Should I give it?
Good.
Or yeah.
That solves
All right.
the problem of needing one.
Right. Okay. Can you sum up the internet in like one sentence?
Porn.
Damn it, man.
The internet is for porn. The internet is for porn. So grab your dick and double click the internet for porn.
I just feel the need to shout, Red Kachina! Red Kachina! I'm sticking with Dave's
Okay.
definition of the Red Kachina.
I'm gonna attempt to describe the internet, and it goes as follows: it is for pornography, arguing, and fake news.
A former
pornography.
nuclear-resistant interconnection of networks
No,
on
not
a
the,
global scale.
I don't know. You got to just sum it up in a sentence.
I
That
just
was-
said it's
It said to
pornography,
He's gonna sum
arguments,
it up in the
fake
kind of
I
news,
can sum it
sentence
up.
that I
I
would
can
like.
sum it up. I can sum it up in one sentence.
What?
Without it, I would have been very unhappy. With the internet, I'm happy.
Because of the porn?
All the porn.
That was
Facebook is terrible.
Oh, fuck Facebook. Toxic.
Facebook is the
fucking-
internet.
It's on the
Dawn Red
internet
would
and
like
it's
someone to
terrible.
explain to him what porn is.
Wait,
Explain
what?
to who?
Doorknobhead would like someone to explain to him what porn is.
Porn is when
Well,
two
okay.
people feel really in love and they get naked and wrestle with cameras.
With cameras.
And not necessarily two.
Sometimes 6.
Yeah. Or sometimes one.
Sometimes 1.
oh, boy.
It depends if you've got credits.
Then I'm totally off the mark. I don't know what porn is now.
Rule 34, I think it is. Everything is-
I don't
everything is
understand
porn.
these rules of the internet. Sometimes I see that in Sirius's channel because at the very start he does fan art and it's like rule 34 Sirius and I'm like, what's rule fucking 1 to 33?
No, there aren't. Rule 34 is it.
No, it's not.
Other
it.
people
There's
have tried
also-
to add other ones, but what?
There's other ones like if it exists, there is an opposite gender version of it or something.
Yes, there are other ones that have come along later, but Rule 34 is really it.
Yeah, 34 is the important one. It has a whole website dedicated to it, which is
Badger, there's also a website dedicated to a member of the NAFB having sex with pumpkins. Does that mean that
Yeah.
exists as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
If you can think it, there is porn related to it.
We're going to fall back on training day. It's not what happened, it's what you can prove.
I went to oh fuck. I went to Rule 34 to see if I could find a dick bigger than the universe, and I could.
You should have
Wait.
just texted me.
What?
Junk Shop got it, Geo got it, Mom was shocked, and Dave fell asleep.
I wasn't listening. What did I miss?
Nothing. Go back to
That's big
sleep.
got a dick bigger than the universe.
Oh, okay, yes. No, I was talking
Alright.
to Lizzie about our threesomes. So
Oh no, I forgot my question. Come back. Never mind.
nobody pays attention to me. It's fine. It's fine.
No, I just
You
didn't
weren't
hear
paying
what
attention to
said.
us. You were talking to
distracted me with that
Lissy in the
shit.
chat about a threesome. So you clearly weren't paying attention to us.
We want details of the threesome.
Who's the next question?
Was it an MMF or an MMF or FFM?
Yes.
FM, obviously.
Why?
Because there's two girls here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about one that had happened.
Oh,
Maybe it
There's
did,
two
and
girls?
maybe there's
Where?
videotape of it, Dave.
Dave,
You
stop
never
spoiling
know.
it. Stop spoiling it. She's trying to sell this shit on Pornhub. All right, be quiet. Don't give it away. Junk Shop is disgusted by all of us. I am sorry that we are a bad influence on you, but I blame Manda for bringing you in.
I have yet to be disgusted by any of you.
Good.
Other emotions, yes, but disgust, no.
Give me 1 second. I switch the snap camera filter off and start mooning the camera. Hold on.
Your pasty ass, your pasty white Irish ass. Nobody needs to see that.
Here, I've already said I walk about naked. Who doesn't know I be in the garden beside the bonfire getting a tan, you know? Okay,
All
this has
right,
got
I
weird.
finally thought of a
This has got
question.
weird.
That
Next
perineum
question.
stunning thing I keep hearing about?
What's that?
MathPig started that.
Okay, what's happening
All
now?
right. I finally thought of a question.
There you go, Badger. I
believe you.
distracted everyone long enough for that. Thank fuck you saved me.
Whoa. Right. What is your preferred or favorite kind of sword?
Katana. Because it's cool as fuck. Plus very sharp.
I was going to say, everyone's going to say katana because they're very fashionable.
That's what I literally
Well,
see.
a
you don't
Kachina.
listen.
Red Katina! I personally, if I could have any sword, 2 swords I would have would be a replication of the Conan sword and the Highlander sword, the one that he was given with the white ivory handle.
Oh, I know a sword. I've got a sword. I've got a
Dark
sword.
saber. Dark
Shut up,
saber.
I've got a sword. What?
Dark saber.
What's yours?
What? What, Dave?
I forgot what it's called.
You can't say your penis. You cannot say your penis.
I've got to look it up. Keep people talking.
Look it up. I
No,
thought you to look
Can
down.
you do the
Nobody
big I've got a
talks.
sword
Put the pressure on it.
explanation?
Okay,
Can you
so
do the
Mom
big
was
I've
going
got
for a
sword
lightsaber,
exclamation
right?
after you've figured out what
I've
it's
got it.
called?
The Sword of Omens.
What is that?
What does that mean?
The sword.
Right, let me look this up.
No, but seriously, the dark saber, and there's only one. So
There's only one Sword of Omens.
Sword
Yeah,
of
I mentioned the Highlander
Omens.
sword. There's clearly only one.
oh, fuck that.
No, there's actually 2 of those.
Wait,
Two
Yeah,
of
the
what?
only
Thundercat sword?
Yes.
No, there's the
Oh.
Highlander sword. There's 2 of them.
No, I mean the Sword of Omens is Thundercat.
Yeah, Dave's
Yeah.
answer was stupid, so I kicked him.
I've looked that one up, and yeah, it's Thundercats. Okay, there's 2 Highlander swords because there's the one from the film and the one from the series. They're very similarly designed, but they have a slightly different dragon head.
Always with the movie,
ivory
man. The
handle.
series.
I'm starting to agree with Lucy.
Is Lucy here? I've been negating the chat.
No.
I'm starting to agree with
Lucy
her
on
about
what?
the pedantry.
What?
I'm starting to agree with her about the pedantry.
The
what
what?
is for it or against it?
Tired.
She's very against it.
But against what?
Yeah, nobody knows what you're
Pedantry.
talking about. That's like me saying
That's my entire soul, though.
I'm agreeing with Gio that I'm totally against fnoof.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know what the fuck is going on over there.
It's not going on in the chat.
Dave's just saying
I
random
it's fine,
words.
Chuck Top, neither do I. Just smile and nod. There you go.
Dave, can you please explain, because the numbers are dropping. We had 12 when you started talking. We're now down to 10. So can you clarify what you're talking about?
Lucy thinks my quiz has too many pedants.
What the fuck is a pedant?
Yes, we're keep asking.
Pedantic person.
A what?
Pedantic people.
Oh yes, our
so
questions and
me?
answers go on too long.
So me is what you're saying.
Everyone.
Okay, problem solved.
Yeah, Listen thought you were talking about her, you asshole.
He said Lucy. She just can't pick up on his fake accent.
All right. Someone ask a question.
Okay, you have to travel. You have to travel to any planet in our solar system. Which planet out of the ones that we have that's not Earth and not Pluto because it's not a planet according to Mama. Would you
I
like?
want to toss rocks off into lakes of farts.
I said
What
planets,
the
and you want to
fuck
go
has
to
that
lakes
got
of
to do with
farts.
planet?
What planet would you go to if, like, gravity didn't
I
bother
wouldn't
you?
go to a moon.
You're not listening to the question. I'm totally doing this on your show
Trying
tomorrow.
to interrupt the question so I can go to a fucking moon.
No, this is not how it works on your show. You ask a
Yes,
question.
it is.
It is kind of.
Shut up. Oh,
Dude,
you're getting kicked too.
Hey,
You're getting kicked.
early
There you
missed
go.
the best
You're all getting
response
kicked.
to the question that I put in the chat.
Do I have adequate protective gear of
What
any
I'm
sort
saying
of
is
science
your
fiction
body
variety?
is not affected, right? Your body is not affected by gravity or anything like that. You can breathe whatever planet you go to. Gravity doesn't
I go
affect
to
you.
the sun then.
Dave, I am fucking talking. You can go to whatever channel, any planet you want, and you are not affected. Okay? Whether by suit or by
Music
magic.
channel.
I want to go to Jupiter. I want to see those giant fucking storms up real close.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Junk Shop.
I was
But
thinking Jupiter too.
I've got to agree.
We're all
I-
thinking
I-
Jupiter.
Same thing here.
What's the furthest one out?
That we know X.
Neptune.
Pluto.
I
no,
didn't say Pluto,
Nobody
I said
said-
Neptune. I was careful.
What's the furthest planet out?
X.
I'll go to that one, and then people can't touch me.
no, but I do agree that some of the moons are kind of, or the satellites, whatever you want to call them, are better. Like they go to Europa or Io.
Yeah, if you had
Yes.
said moons, I would have said the exact same too. Europa or Io.
Okay, I got a
Possibly
I'm
question.
not
Enceladus.
just saying that. That's
Okay.
yeah.
No, I believe you. We tend to
Unfortunately, he
agree
didn't
on a
give us
lot
that
of
option.
shit. What, Dave?
I said, unfortunately, he didn't give us that option. I tried to fight for it.
I
And
know,
lost.
but yeah.
Dave and his fucking Dave runs his channel and says his questions, doesn't answer half of them, and sets caveats after
He
thinking about.
answers them when I'm on because I make him answer.
Avocados?
I said avocados and then corrected myself to caveats. I think I
Yeah, but
said
it
that
cut you
wrong
off
as well.
when you corrected
People ask
yourself,
me to
so I
clarify the
just
questions.
No, you're a liar. You say you don't think about them, but you totally do. You were caught today.
No, I don't. I think about them at the same time as you.
I know you're panicking, aren't you? It's really working.
Right. What? Who hasn't answered yet?
Sam?
What was the question?
My question was,
Oh.
what planet would you go to if nothing bothered you? And everybody said Jupiter. So, moving on.
I didn't say Jupiter. I said the furthest one out, so I could be away from everyone.
So you're in Neptune.
Yeah, that would be
Oh, he wants to go to Planet X.
Planet X.
Man, I've read a paper that says
Now,
the planet X could be a
sounds
black
too
hole.
edgy and 90s. I want to go to Neptune.
Kepler 413 seems to be quite good, man. Kepler 413 has been
No, I was
classed
going to
as.
say, how far does it have to be within our solar system?
I did say that, but if he wants to be really far away from people and just, doing the whole travel agent thing.
Oh, I see. So he can change the definition in the question, but I can't.
No. Just to clarify, Badger is nice. Dave is an asshole. So I'm giving Badger a 1 out.
Yeah, but what about planets? That don't count?
Oh,
They
no.
don't count?
It's solar system for everybody, but Badger can go wherever he wants because Badger is special.
In that case, I'm going to Dantooine.
That's not fair.
I get it. I'm not special. It's fine.
How about dwarf planets?
Yes, I asked that.
How about
No.
super Earths? You
No.
know.
Oh.
Because you just want to fucking say Pluto, and I want to fucking kick you for that.
No, if I was actually going to...
Amanda, would you not kick Dave, please?
I would not go to Pluto if I could include dwarf planets.
Okay, so where would you go then?
Eris, probably.
Okay.
Funny story.
Valid.
Some planets are that huge that their moons are the size of planets, and
Our moon would be a planet.
if you considered Pluto a planet, yes, because our moon is bigger than Pluto.
Pluto's not a fucking planet.
But Pluto's not a planet. She just went AMSR science style. Okay, right. We're gonna run around the room. Everybody has to think of a really
Bed.
quick question. Shut up, Dave. You've got
I'm going to bed.
one more
Dave,
question
I'm
from
gonna-
you, Dave. I was going to give you. I was going to give you the first question.
Dave.
What?
Got a question for you. Why didn't you read out my good answer to your question in your chat earlier?
Which one? I read out some of the ones you said I didn't.
Yeah, well, fuck yourself.
Which one do you not think I read? Because I'll go get you the next.
It was, where was the worst place that you've been naked? And I said
Yeah, we did that.
And then you
Well, no,
read
we
one. I had two answers to that. The first one was when I was born, and it's all been downhill from there.
Yeah,
that.
you read that.
The second one was that awkward blowjob on Dave's sofa.
Okay,
No,
you
I
didn't
didn't
read
read
that
that.
one.
See, that's
I didn't
quite
see
funny
that.
because that ties it. That's
I
quite funny because that
posted it
ties into
3
my last
times.
question. My last question for Dave is: do you think that Bad Tempers Badger's email is funny?
No, not really.
Hey, fuck yourself.
Right, running around the room, right? That's 2 questions. I've got one. No, shut your mouth a minute. Junk Shop, have you a question for Dave? Anything you want to ever ask Dave? Junk Shop, anything you ever wanted to ask Dave but couldn't? Now you get a free pass. Go. Really quick. Yes or no, quick answer.
No, drawing a blank.
Mama's frozen.
Gio, have you any questions you ever wanted to ask Dave but didn't want to, but didn't have the chance to, but can now? Go.
Yeah, Dave. No question. Sorry.
I
Mama,
can help if you want.
Mama, you've had 4 people in front of you to ask questions and lots of time to think of one. Have you a question for Dave?
If your 5-year-old self inhabited your body right now, what would your 5-year-old self do with that body?
No idea. Don't remember anything about me being 5.
Think, what the fuck happened to my legs?
Yeah.
Dave, question for you. Genuine, serious question. Are you ready? Are you on the edge of your ball?
Yes.
It just sounds wrong.
Could you tell me how you find the edge of a ball first and then the real question? No. Out of all the relationships and everything considering, and all joking aside, bi, pan and triad and, you know, all the rest of that aside, are you happier in a relationship with just you and another? Or are you happier in a relationship with 3? Which is, you know, like you could, yeah.
I don't know.
Both have their benefits, both have their flaws, obviously.
Yes. Very much so.
That's a fair answer, and you know that just proves the point that it's okay to say I don't know.
Certainly is.
Now fuck off and go to bed, Dave.
Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Dave, thank you
you for
very much for
coming.
coming in, Dave. I realised that you did try and sleep earlier.
I'm gonna ask you technical questions tomorrow, probably.
Fair enough.
Dave, thank you very much. And if anyone doesn't already know, Dave is the brains behind at least 3 channels. You know, Dave does an awful lot for everyone, and if he's not the brains behind 3 channels, he's out promoting the other 50 that he's got a spreadsheet for. A lot of love for Dave. Give the man a sub. Dave, fucking post your links in the chat. Probably tomorrow, 2 p.m., 1 p.m., somewhere in around that time. Always fun questions, just like this. A lot of love for Dave. Now, fuck off before I kick you.
Bye, Dave. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's still there. Okay, I'm kicking him. Oh no, he got in there before me. Working around the room. Mama, you're next in the line. What have you got coming up tomorrow, or anything happening tomorrow? Anything at all with anybody famous that looks like a Klingon?
On my channel tomorrow, Atheist Pastor and I are interviewing Aaron Ra at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Atheist Pastor doesn't look like a Klingon.
But Aaron Ra does.
Atheist Pastor is Russell Crowe, and Aaron is the Klingon.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's pretty much it. And I had a new video that came out today, if you wanted to watch it. So.
Gio, I know you don't have a channel, so I apologize, but Gio has done art for the channel here.
I have a channel.
We don't, yeah, but you do GIMP. You're not in the, you do GIMP. And if I
No,
say
I don't.
GIMP
I
on
don't
this
do anything.
channel,
I
people
I
will think
am
masks.
I am doing something that has to do with the fallacies, logical fallacies. I'm creating flashcards of the logical fallacies that are on the logical fallacy poster. If anyone's aware of that, I'm taking that poster and turning it into a set of cards, which are not available anywhere. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that personally for myself, and I'm going to make it available to anyone who wants it.
Well, now
soon.
I feel like an asshole. So thank you very much for your help for the community.
So there.
Boom. Junk shop. When are you going live again? What's happening? Have you passed 2nd Samuel yet?
Still stranded in 2nd Samuel, but don't have much more of it to go. So hoping to finish that out over the course of this coming week.
As the collection goes, how many babies have you killed? It's
That's
2nd
classified.
Samuel. Come on, it's 2nd Samuel. No, 2nd Samuel, baby death joke. No. It's late. Fuck off. Oh no, Junk really do. No, definitely give Junk Shop a sub. Dave, before you go to bed, post everybody's links. Oh, he's already done that. Shit. Bad Habit Badger.
Ah,
When's your
what?
new computer arriving?
In like 2 weeks, probably.
That's fucking unfortunate. Have you got anything basic set up with anything that's going on?
Right, I'm probably going to be doing like a few chat live streams with people because apparently I can't fucking do much else right now. You can find me though on the internet in places. You can find me on what's the list that I say?
What's
was
your
not
email
prepared.
address, Badger? I forgot your email address.
Hang on, let me do the list. Right, so you can find me on the internet on Twitter, YouTube, Gab, Minds, BitChute, and Pornhub. Or if you want to fucking come on my channel for a chat, you can email me at badger@cock.li.
Bang on.
Nice.
I may be doing some stuff at some point soon. I've been doing some story stuff. Oh, come on, brain, make words happen. Oh, I might be doing a dramatic reading of an erotic fiction featuring Kent Hovind.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
All right.
Is there a word? Is the word parody anywhere in the description?
It probably will be when I post it.
Is the word Pornhub anywhere in the description? Because if one goes and the other doesn't, then one might get scary.
Oh, I could actually post this on my Pornhub channel
Perfect.
because it's technically it's technically verbal pornography.
There you are. There you are. Tomorrow I have Brazen Atheist. Tuesday I've got someone else. I think it's Sully. Sully. That's really bad on Sully. It's Sully, a person I made on Discord. We're going to discuss paganism and see where they come from. So, everybody, thank you very much for coming for the Red Kachina Hangout. Stop.
Thank you,
rolling
man.
your- No, thank you, Gio. Really appreciate everyone for coming in. And yeah, yous are all beautiful. Without the viewers, we would be nothing. So we'll oink and we'll out. And if I can find the right scene of so many now. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you very
Red
much for
Kachina.
coming. Red Kachina.
Tits. Oh no.
It's always tit.